George Miller is back in the driver's seat of another outing in the Mad Max universe. The only question is, does he have it in him to make it epic?
I need to have reality to be focused on me. I'm on TV. I am a Vidiot.
I want them back.
Hello and welcome back to another episode of Vidiot On Demand. I am your host, Philip Williams, because nobody else had the balls. Furiosa, a Knives Out mystery. Hollywood thinks we're stupid. Seriously, a Mad Max saga just does not roll off the tongue. It sounds dumb. This time, we are given the full backstory of Furiosa, the character brought beautifully to life last go around with Charlize Theron in Mad Max Fury Road, but now is being played by the amazing Anya Taylor-Joy. What this film does well is world building. You can tell that they were just ideas that were in the background of the last movie that they really let out and gave it time to breathe. For example, History Men. Now there's like a character that you can focus on that gives you a little bit of that history, literally. This movie just starts and pretty much puts you in the action right away. But unlike its predecessor, because the story takes place over a decade or so, naturally the pacing does calm down a bit and then starts back up. But when the aim is on spectacle, then boy, you're in for a ride. They deliver. What we have here, story-wise, is essentially a revenge plot, but set against the backdrop of a world that's fallen into chaos. We've seen that kind of thing before, but this is set in the Mad Max universe, baby, so you know there's gonna be some crazy creativity and grotesque imagery for you to really sink your teeth into. Ugh. Anya Taylor-Joy is great. Chris Hemsworth, this is really fun to see. He's really, really good in this. And everybody else around these characters are fun. I think there's only one thing that doesn't quite hold up to its predecessor, and it is the special effects. There is something to be said about the last movie where some people simply don't think there were any special effects in the last movie, but what was actually going on is that there were special effects that you didn't notice at all. Simply taking away wires and removing certain backdrops, but all of it was done in camera, and there was something to be said about how amazing that felt. This go around, it does feel very green screeny and CG in the sense that it's real stuff, but they're putting it in places where you can tell they were probably driving up a different road, but they changed the background. Kind of like what they did with the amazing stunt in the Tom Cruise Mission Impossible movie, where it's like, he really did it for real, but they changed the terrain that he was driving on, and you could just sense a little bit like it's not real. It was kind of that going on here and there in the movie, and if you're keen on seeing those things, then that can kind of take you out, and it did a little bit for me, if I'm going to be honest. But I can also respect that, you know, George Miller was getting up there in age, and you know, he's probably it was hell just bringing that last movie to life. So I can totally get behind him trying to do a little easier version for the sake of his blood pressure. You know what I'm saying? A little bit of a negative for something that is so overwhelmingly positive. I think that this is a really, really good movie that is worth checking out in the theaters, and therefore I am giving it 5 Uncle Phils. And now, let's go to spoilers. First of all, Mad Max is in this. Sort of. It's just fun to see the Interceptor and him just kind of chilling, but it's from far behind. It's a stand-in. It's not Tom Hardy or some weird young Mel Gibson hybrid or whatever. It was just some actor they shot from far away. For those of you who were like, oh, I want to see Mad Max, well, yeah, he's there, technically, sort of, a little bit. I think the thing that also is kind of interesting, during the credits, they just show you clips of Fury Road, which in a way kind of feels like, okay, I'm here because I saw Fury Road, so I know all of this stuff's gonna happen. But I'm thinking about the kid who's gonna watch this movie before they see Fury Road, and now they're gonna get all these spoilers. That's just a little thing I thought that might be something to think about if you're going to show 30 years in the future, if you're going to show this and you go, oh wait, maybe watch this one first because spoilers. I don't know. That's just me looking out for the little guy. I hope you, while you're here, Press the subscribe, the thumbs up, the like, the share, maybe even comment what you thought of the movie below. That's always fun. And if you want to have a little bit of more of me in your life, hey, wanna go get some merch? I have some t-shirts with my stupid face on it. So if you want to wear my stupid face and have a friend punch you in the stomach and it'll be like punching my face, you could do that. I don't know why, but you can. I had a lot of fun watching this one, and I hope you had a lot of fun watching me tell you what I thought. I hope you remember me when you become rich and famous. Mwah!